Hello guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. Now in today's episode we are going to be finishing off planting the trees in that field there. Got the worker here, did a bit more, so hopefully, yep, that seems to be working fine. There we go. Right, now I did get a comment asking if we would be planting anything in between the trees. Probably not, because what I'm going to use to harvest the trees is the Scorpion King, or Sampo, and then a little trailer that comes down here to pick up the logs. So I'm going to leave this huge area here, as it will help me a lot when I am using the bigger machinery. Now, let's have a look at the field states. So, field 15 here. See there, it's been cultivated, nothing needed. Growing is field 14 and 12. So, I can't remember what I planted in those fields actually. Right, so 14 we planted canola, and 12 we planted soybean. We also own field 24 which has soybean, and I think we fertilised that last episode, the episode before. Depending on its current state, we'll go and have a look at it, as we will definitely need to fertilise it again. So we'll go and drive up and have a look at that. As well, I keep getting a comment asking how I do stuff with the trains. I have no idea, basically. I haven't really touched on the trains. All I've done is driven them around, crashed them into a few cars, but we'll gloss over that. But yeah, I have no idea what you're meant to do with the trains, how you fill them up and stuff. Otherwise I would probably have already sold some stuff with the trains. Anyway, looking at that, that's not even hit the first, technically first actual growth stage, so we don't need to fertilise it again. So yeah, you can fit big machinery down here, which is good. So that's what we need. So why is it doing that? I don't want you planting trees within trees, which it has done. That's annoying. That's very annoying that it did that. 2 trees there. 2. Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to have to go ahead and chop them down shortly. We don't have a chainsaw actually, so that's probably be worth it if we do buy a chainsaw. So we'll go now. We'll have a look on the online shop, and I think we'll go for the Still one. It's quite a good, respectable brand there. Yep, that's good. Right. So what I have noticed is some of these trees are in fact getting in the way, so we will go ahead and chop some of these down. And there are some over here, which we could, well, yeah, it'd help if we just move out of the way basically. For example, here I'm going to cultivate it and plough it and turn it into some extra parking really. So we will chop down the tree, and then we'll load up the logs and possibly even move them to somewhere else. Or, which way is this tree going to fall? I'll just do it this way, it's easier. or go and sell them straight away. We'll pile them up. Object too heavy, so hopefully we can see here where it is that we need to. So we take out that chunk there. There we go. So put that in the back of the pickup. As well, what I am going to do is, because there haven't been many videos out over the past few weeks, I'm going to bulk record some now, just in case I'm very busy. Yeah, the next few weeks, just in case, so we have some videos. Now, they don't all need to be equal length. Just sort of helps if they are. Let me know what price we're getting for them. But as long as we can pick them up and put them in the back of the pickup, then it's fine. What is it with this thing? I'm thinking it's alright to plant trees where there's already trees planted. Messed up everything there. That's annoying. We have the weeder as well. I don't think I bought that last week. Maybe. But once we get the growth stages done, well, then we'll be using that. Should be quite interesting, hopefully. As we've never had anything like this in Farm Sim. We'll be using the Massey as well, but that's some good use. Almost done here. I think we could do is buying some mowers as well. I don't think we own any. Yeah, we could do with buying some. And we can go plant a field of grass. Right, what we'll do is we'll use the back here as a sort of platform that we can chop down the logs. Oh, maybe not. One good thing here is would be a test of physics, so we could see how well the physics works with different logs in different positions. So if the centre of mass was over one side, that's annoying me, that. Chop that there. The end might disappear. Yep. Thought it would. So. They look well stacked, so that's okay. I think we will go sell them. And sort of give us some extra money, really. I'm not sure where we can sell them, to be honest. Doesn't say, but I can imagine a sawmill that will take them. So where's the sawmill? It is all the way up there, to the left hand side of the map. Tempted to just stack them up. In fact, no, we'll go sell them. Whilst we're waiting for everything to grow, we can begin on and do some forestry sort of work. That's one thing as well. I'm not going to be chopping down all those trees in one go, I don't think. We'll sort of do a bit of work, go back to chopping some more down. That sort of thing, really. Last thing I want is all these logs falling out. Easiest way, we'll go right up here. Oh, that wasn't good. Right. Yes, that wasn't very clever of me. Oops. Trying to slow down and trying to counteract the way they were going, but it didn't quite work in time. If anything, it made the situation worse. This is one thing, I don't understand these indicators. The ones on the back, you can hardly see them. Oh well, it was only 4 logs we lost. They're not used for firewood, so it doesn't matter. Well, they probably will be, I don't know. Depends what the sawmill, if we can go to the sawmill, wants to do with them. Right, be very careful now. I mean, we can go fast on the straights, but we have to slow down quite a bit. So the sawmill, we go along here, and then we take the an exit. Let's take a left turn. Do we? Yes, I think we do. Well, I hope the sawmill accepts these logs. If not, then we will just have to sell them to some locals, which is something we will be doing as well. We'll be finding some trees, because we own quite a lot of the land around here. Quite a lot of the parkland, we have a big involvement with that. So if there's a tree that we need to remove, then we can go and get it, basically. Clever. That was very clever. So yeah, basically if we decide that a tree, for example, say if it's fallen down in the wind, we can go ahead and take it, basically. But we can't just go around chopping down trees. That's not allowed, unfortunately, otherwise we'd be making a lot more money. Right, now the question is, where do I take these? Almost lost them again. There, I think. Right, we'll be performing. There we go. I'll have to get out and throw it, I think. See how much we get for that. Doesn't say. Only logs stuck under there. Nope. Alright, that's good. Right, so I've been told actually there is a nuisance tree somewhere in the parkland. There's up here, if we go up this windy road, there is a tree which we can go and remove because it's obstructing where some of the cars park. But one thing we will be buying is a small wood chipper, possibly, or the wood crane sort of thing. You know what, we'll park up here. I'll show you. This isn't parking here, the parking's around the corner. Whoops. Oh well, no, the people here, it's fine. Right, shop. We may be, well, stump grinder, most likely, and this, or the little wood chipper. But if we can get the little wood chipper, I'm going to see if I can find a modded version of this pickup, where you can actually dump in the back of the bed there. Because that would be awesome if we could do that. As well, little skid steer, I'll go for that one, and the log fork, and possibly even the stump grinder. Because we could buy a little trailer to go on the back of here, and then we can move our equipment. So it'd be basically the skid steer, we'll just load up bigger logs into the back here. They're a bit harder to transport by hand, but it makes it a lot easier. £89,000. Just check on our worker a second. Yep, it's doing a good job. Trees are a bit offset now, but oh well. Right. I don't think I've got any mods for trailers, which is kind of annoying. I'd like just a little flatbed trailer, which I may actually find one once I've done this video. And then we can buy that. Oops, yep. Steering wheel didn't like me turning sharply to the left then. So I think there is an update for the mod. For example, when I'm driving on the grass here, the mud sort of takes a while to, well, should take a while to clean off the tyres, but it doesn't. And when you go back on there for a tiny amount of time, it gets dirty again. Whoops. But yes. Right, so that's that tree dealt with. So don't need this anymore, as far as I know. Right, it's liquid fertiliser. Don't need to do anything with that. In fact, we have 2 pallets of solid fertiliser, but we don't have fertiliser spreader or anything. So that could be something that we purchase a bit later on. Right. I think I'll park this in here. I don't think these barrels can be moved either, which quite nice if I could. So just move them out of the way. Right, so mowers, that was what I was going to look for next. £17,000 there with a working width of 4 metres. That one's 3 metres. So might go for that one. We don't really have anything like that. And we can get some grass. Because like I said, alongside running the farm, we do a lot of the parkland stuff. So we got to take care of that really. Chop down some trees if necessary. Drive around once a day, something like that maybe. Yeah, stuff like that really. Just have a look around. And because we have taken over this role, the local government have said, because it's such a big job, and well, judging on the equipment that we have, they are going to give us a small, well, they're going to invest some money in some equipment. So it's one of their sort of projects that they do. So I think they said they're going to be able to afford a small tractor that would sort of stay up there. What I'd quite like is, for example, well, where is it? The Valtra. That's sort of got like a forestry frame on it, so that'd be quite good. And then, like I said, the JCB, but we would be buying that. That's something we'd buy. But yes, so I think that's all I can really do for this video. I am going to try and find a trailer, and then we can get on with the forestry work a bit later on. But yes, oops. Oh, the plant popped right. No, it didn't. Can we move it? No, the object too heavy. These ones we can move. Just place these either side of here. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share this video, as it really does help me out, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.